All right, I think I'm back here. I guess Streamlabs dropped. I don't know what I lost. I'm in there. I'm talking to the Sunday friend, which I've never done before. I did not know this guy works for the government.
I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way. Oh, yes. My friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy. That's really all I can tell you about it.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing it.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated.
I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them. But they were very loud and very Martinez. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities. I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
That's a giant you're describing. No, I went back inside.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see. But I could still hear all men, I presume.
But we are fairly certain the lady driver was present.
It's possible, officer. But I cannot say with certainty. I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Aeropagites among them. And I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent. Well, that's the strange...
Areopagites?
No.
Black? Because there's the two black guys that are in the Hardy Boys.
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts. No, you're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do, and I'm afraid I don't have...
About what time was it?
All I can say is that it was late. No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for. I think we have everything we need.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCA.
Jesus Christ, that was so anticlimactic.
Inflation is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight. Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here. Whatever you wish. My friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters. Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, that it's never going to happen. They enter negotiations in 21, and it's warm. It's also known for its mandarin trees and dust storms from Supramundi. Kedra is an emerging market, but it still has a long way to go. Maybe that's why my friend's menage decided to immigrate. How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola?
This guy is so going around in circles.
Civil wars lasting for years. Finally, the international community is forced to step in.
God, Harry's so dumb.
It's how Sorry. Who? But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization. Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation. He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine art. He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him. I'm just enjoying the view. Listen.
The baby is crying in the neighboring.
No. Listen. The Insulindian. This place used to be a luxury
This guy is...
before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom. But the million real view stays. You can't take that away. My friend comes and goes.
A busy bee. What an odd choice of words.
I'm all ears, officer. A moment. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave. It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. Of course, Was there anything else? The coalition, the economy impacts the... Yes, as I said before.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? There is. God, it's impossible to understand whether someone...
It is the most important thing. It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%.
This is the Fed.
But not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%. The coalition believes in the importance of a sound monetary policy is but la communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, your employer, technically speaking. It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute...
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the morally intern.
But of course. Because moralists believe in a normal, stable world.
Me?
You've managed to catch the Lieutenant of God.
I'm a lieutenant of the RCM, dedicated to maintaining law and order in Ravachol.
Hello. Hi, Margot. What you doing?
A very moralist answer.
Mm-hmm.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else. Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking. Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer? Not boring, my friend. Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievement. Now, enough of this delightful what's there to say?
Let's see if I can get anything.
That can't be an official designation.
Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
So wait, is it like France?
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
Whatever you wish, of course.
I guess that's all I can talk to him about. Okay. And I've already looked around the apartment. I can't pick up anything. There's nothing. Oh, what's here? Oh, I'm taking it. Okay. That accomplished nothing. What an awkward silence now between me and I've. Wait, can I like not? I could have broken that down with a freaking pry bar. I needed red paint. Okie dokie. I think there's nothing. I mean, Let's go talk to the Hardy Boys. That's one of the last things I want to do. I think that will. It's one of those conversations just goes nowhere, man. There's something I'm missing here. I got my gun back. I should report it to Jean over here. Jean Vicmat. Is Jean just... That's not Jean, right? No. I was like, is he just hanging out with the girl? What was that? I do need Nosefed.
Hey.
Well, well. Bringing in that new bird sure made a difference.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Took care of that. Let's talk to the Hardy Boys. Save, and I'm gonna have dinner. Oh, they're gone. Oh, can I just start stealing all this as trash? No. Kind of hoping. All right, I guess I can bother the Hardy Boys tomorrow. Kim? To bed? Debrief?
Yes?
I honestly don't think I have anything I need to accomplish tonight. I have the Egghead, the Ravers, Hardy and the Pigs, which I'll talk to the Door Gunner. Find all the armor. I have to find out. Who would be the caller? Karaoke and the murder weapon. I got my gun. It's so crazy. Alright, put it away. Fabulous. Wow. That feels racist. The gloves look insane. Is he wearing pants? Yeah, the Fallon pants. Alright, this is how he's going to bed.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not to it. It's not easy, but your bones are so tired from what feel like weeks of work on the cape.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
You talk too slow, man.
Recorded in you forever. On and on it goes for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked us
Eraser.
to dance. Rising.
Oh boy.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers.
Plotted?
Faces. It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now. You can never forget this shit. All stuck on loop. Whirling, spitting out words and images. You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes. Reading your awful letters and recalling. You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class. For the money, baby.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing neck. There he goes again. He's a real political animal. He's got no idea what he's in for. 'Cause only love can break your heart. Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time. Rise and shine, comrade. It's time to get to. Despite all the thinking you've been doing, only 0.0001% your level of personal upkeep. You must seek out your revolutionary brother, but it won't be easy. Decades of persecution by coalition authorities have driven the remaining communists of Martinaise underground. Possibly, if you listen to this, do you really think you're the kind of person an underground communist cell would, regardless, what's past, let your nose guide you, detective? Yes, fortunately, we really have no idea what they're talking about. It's not stupid. It's the greatest endeavor. First, you could also just look for more tangible evidence of communist activity, images of Krasmazov, and you'll discuss the monumental world historical task that lies before you. You'll engage in rigorous and spirited debates about Mazovian theory and practice. But mostly, you'll probably complain about other communists. Good luck explaining.
No, that's annoying. Okie dokie, let's get dressed. Okay, get the armor on. Let's get the disco ass blazer. Oh, that's a look. That's a look, baby. With my little hat, my little authority hat, and the sunglasses. Where are the sunglasses? Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna end for tonight. Or I might be back later. Thinking about it. But I need to go eat. So sorry for the brief disruption in the stream dropping. But y'all have a good night. I'll probably be back tomorrow, maybe earlier. Again, with the COVID, I'm not going into work tomorrow for a couple days. Still working.